Hello, students in Instructional Leadership, EDAD 610. How are you? I myself have managed to come down with bronchitis, and I am hoping to feel better in a couple more days, so that is not great. Hope that this video finds you healthy and managing back in wherever you are taking this course. So we're here in Module 3, and here we are going to be kind of looking at reactions to change, qualities of effective leaders, and school reform. And we're going to continue using the Systemic Leadership Reflection Framework, or the SLRF. I would just like to again compliment you on the assignments that came in. They were so great. Grading your work is, I'm going to be honest, is just such a joy this term. It's just so solid, and there's a lot of breadth of experience from the students in our class, and the work is just coming in with so much depth, and I just feel that there's a lot of engagement in the course, and that just makes my heart sing. I just believe so much in this work, and I want you to all be successful at it. So you've got your required readings and resources there. We'll continue with the DeWitt book as well in chapters 6 and 7. There is an amazing podcast, Jared Cooney, 10 Things Schools Get Wrong, really great. And then Amy is Building Her Dream School. That's another podcast. Plug those in on a drive because this stuff is really cutting edge. I mean, it's really timely. And I just think it's part of where we're all at in terms of, this has been a very difficult and trying time, but there may be some things that we learn from this experience that are going to change how we teach and exchange how we lead moving forward. And so I just want you to, take a look at that. And there's also a really, really good article about principal self-advocacy for instructional leadership. And it's a weakness in many leaders, and we just need to help continue to support the field by doing this work and by sharing information. Continue with your learning log. We've got a discussion board where I'm going to ask you to reflect on a principal or curriculum coordinator that you work with, and I want you to think about how they build collective efficacy. So you're going to respond to that. Please continue to speak directly to each other and share insights. It's beautiful to see. There are times when I just have been wanting to pull this discussion board into real life. It's been so good. You're going to complete the ILRF Part 2 on the original template. So you'll go back into there and you'll add more work there. And you are going to then upload that. So there's an assignment that we basically give out in week 3, and it is not due until module 5. And it is the Professional Development Research Support paper. Basically, after you've completed the ILRT, which is page 121 to 126 in DeWitt, and you've recorded your responses on that chart, you're going to choose 2 of those 6 focus areas that you feel are a weakness or instructional leadership skills that you have not really had the opportunity to necessarily address. So you're going to give yourself your own professional development around that area by finding 3 sources on your own, and then 3 sources anywhere in the course up until this point are ones that will make sense for this paper, but you're welcome to look throughout the course. And then you're going to write an academic research paper of 5 to 6 pages where it's not a reflection, but you're basically going to teach yourself about those particular areas that are important to be a successful instructional leader. And so here it gives you some insight. There is a grading rubric, and it is viewable in module 5. So at the place where you turn it in is where you're going to be able to see that rubric. I've given you some guidelines, and I'm going to go ahead and open those up here. It has the directions, and then below it, I provided an editing checklist for education students that was written by Kim Van Ness. She's one of our professors, and she also does editing professionally. She helps people with scholarships, scholarly papers, capstones, dissertations, etc. Anyway, she wrote this really great little document about things to consider before you turn in an academic research paper. So that is there for you if you would choose to see it. Sorry to shift around there. Okay, so again, that is not due until Module 5. And also, just to let you know, as a reminder, if work is going to come in late, I fully support you as professionals. I support the work that you do and the lives that you have. And so there are times when things are not completed on time. I would prefer to have the best work possible. I want your masterful work. And if that means you need extra time, then please just request it. Send me an email, ask for extra time. Those of you that have done it realize I give it, and I fully support you. It's just very, very helpful if I know that ahead of time. And just as a professional courtesy, that is great. So also, I do pray for you if you tell me that there's something going on causing you to be late with work. I'm 100% doing that for you. Okay, so that is week 3. Please remember to engage fully in your discussions. And there is a questions forum board here, which you are welcome to use at any time. I do check it, but you can also send me individual questions via email. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful week. Looking forward to reading your submissions. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks.